Hello, everyone. Today we will be focusing on identifying entrepreneurial opportunities and developing viable businesses ideas as a part of our course on entrepreneurial process. Let us begin. To launch a successful business, entrepreneurs need creativity, structured ways to generate ideas, and strong market research to validate those ideas. It's also important to protect intellectual property, especially in Algeria, to secure innovations and support growth. In this lesson, we will explore these essential steps in the entrepreneurial process. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to first generate innovative business ideas using different creative techniques. Then conduct market research to better understand consumers, competitors, and the market environment. Also test and validate your ideas using practical tools and methods. And finally, apply the main intellectual property protection mechanism available in Algeria. In entrepreneurship, there are several structured techniques that help generate innovative ideas. One common approach is brainstorming or brainwriting, where we focus on producing as many ideas as possible without judging them too early. Defect analysis looks at the weaknesses in existing products or services to inspire better solutions. With action based creativity, we use action oriented prompts to spark new ideas. Inductive word association helps us connect different words or concepts to create fresh perspectives. The discovery matrix lets us systematically combine different elements to generate new ideas. Through the conception space technique, we explore different variations in how a product or service can be used. Mind mapping helps us organize ideas visually and see links and opportunities. Finally, focus groups allow us to gather consumer opinions and refine our ideas based on real feedback. Market research is a systematic process where we collect, analyze, and interpret data about a market, its players, and its overall dynamics. It gives entrepreneurs a solid, evidence based foundation for making strategic decisions. Its main objectives include assessing the size of the market, its growth potential, and how competitive it is. Identifying what consumers need, what they prefer, and how they make purchasing decisions. Evaluating the strengths and weaknesses of competitors, identifying potential risks and new opportunities, and finally guiding marketing distribution and communication strategies. When conducting market research, there are several key phases to follow. First, market definition, which means identifying your consumers, competitors, and the overall scope of the markets. Next, demand analysis, where we look at trends, consumers' behaviors, and market segments and create customer personas. Then, Supply analysis to evaluate existing products or services, understand competitor positioning, and identify their value propositions. Finally, an environmental analysis which assesses political, economic, social, technological, and regulatory factors that could impact the markets. To validate a business idea, entrepreneurs use several tools and methods. Customer discovery includes exploratory interviews, which provide qualitative insights into customers' needs and behaviors, and problem validation surveys, which give quantitative data on user requirements. Digital market testing uses tools like landing page MVPs to test interest without building a full product. Pre-orders or white lists to see if consumers are willing to pay, and explainer videos or mock-ups to gather structured feedback on the concept and design. Paid advertising can also be useful. Social media campaigns measure engagement and interest, while Google search adverts reveal actual demand through user search behavior. Finally, structured feedback platforms such as online communities and user testing platforms help collect in-based opinion and evaluate usability, interface, and overall user experience of prototypes. In Algeria, intellectual property is protected through several regulatory institutions. INAPI handles patents, trademarks, and industrial design, while ONDA manages copyrights. There are different forms of protections. Patents or brevets or brevet d'invention are granted by INAPI for new and industrially applicable inventions and last for 20 years. Trademarks are distinctive signs for goods or services registered with INAPI and can be renewed every 10 years. Industrial designs protect the aesthetic aspects of products also registered with INAPI. Copyrights protect literary, artistic software, and other creative works and are managed by ONDA. In conclusion, entrepreneurship is a combination of creativity, careful market analysis, and strategic validation. Testing ideas helps ensure they fit the market, while protecting intellectual property safeguards innovations. Together, these steps increase the chances of launching viable and competitive businesses. Thanks a lot for your attentive listening. If you need more information, please reach me on my address email.